Hey, I'm Caitlin.
I'm Brittany.
I'm Brittany, and we're in EDU 104.
The book we read was Not Quite Burnt Out, but Crispy Around the Edges, written by Sharon M. Draper. The book is a combination of inspirational essays written by first-year teachers. The stories highlight everything a first-year teacher experiences, such as overcrowded classrooms, differing attitudes, and low salaries. One of the stories we would like to focus on comes from Chapter 10, The Keys to Success. The story starts off with the simplicity and importance of classroom supplies and how to obtain enough copy paper for your students while approaching the end of the school year. The story is told through a narrator who initially focuses on Miss Daniels, a first-year teacher who is trying to print off copies for her students. She quickly realizes that the workroom is out of copy paper and she herself does not have any saved in her classroom. As she frantically asks the other teachers if they happen to have any extra paper, one teacher, Mr. Bexley, suggests that she ask Old Grizzly.
Old Grizzly was a nickname given to Miss Griswold, the school secretary. Her position held served almost as the manager of the school. Parents knew that they could trust that she knew the whereabouts of their children at all times, and teachers knew that she had the scoop on all things involving school relations. It was also known that Miss Griswold had a cabinet behind her desk that held all sorts of supplies that teachers needed, including paper. That is why Mr. Bexley suggested asking her. Although Miss Griswold intimidated Miss Daniels, she went to her office to see if she had any paper to spare. When she approached the office, she knocked on the door and entered. She asked politely if she happened to have any paper because the workroom was out. Miss Griswold simply asked why. Miss Daniels answered with, "It's for my children. They are collecting new words and I want to see how well they have done and how far they can still go." Miss Griswold, without response, turning around, opened the cabinet and handed her a stack of copy paper. When Miss Daniels thanked her and left her with the stack of paper, she reported back to her other colleagues about the paper she had received.
When Mr. Bexley heard about this, he was stunned and felt the need to prove to Miss Daniels that Miss Griswold must have just been in a good mood. So when he left to ask her for paper, he entered her office without knocking and abruptly asked for 100 sheets of paper. He was writing up a test and needed to include as many questions as possible so students could get at least some of them right. Miss Griswold was not impressed with his lack of compassion and enthusiasm to teach his students. In response, she turned around, opened the cabinet, and gave him one sheet of paper. She said, "You gotta love him before you can teach him." I believe this speaks volumes because Miss Griswold is pointing out that to be a good teacher, you have to care about your students and find the best way for them to learn and improve. Without good teachers, we will not have a good future generation. I hope to remember this when I become a teacher and apply this principle to my future students.
Thanks for watching!
Bye!